Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Your Absolute Mind podcast. I'm your host Paula Sweet, and in today's podcast on Wisdom Wednesday, it's all about the book from Ryan Holiday called The Daily Stoic. 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and an art of living. Now essentially this book is a 366-day journey through Stoic philosophy, presenting an excerpt from the ancient Stoic philosophers for each day of the year. It's like a daily vitamin for your soul, aiming to help you build resilience, wisdom, and inner strength. Now, what I love most about this book is the fact that each day we're given an original quote from either Seneca, Epictetus, or Marcus Aurelius. And that quote is then remastered so that it makes sense to today's reader. Now, I don't know about you or whether you've even considered it before, but for me, a quote that's inspiring, thought-provoking, or uplifting is really powerful. It's interesting when you speak to people anecdote about inspirational type quotes and they can seem a bit wishy-washy or meaningless. But if you think about it, so many dramatic changes we have in our lives that we can refer back to, and perhaps even with stories often have a quote from a person. Now, whether that's from a loved one, from a parent, even from a teacher figure, or even someone at work that just stuck with you, and it really begins to shape your life. This book has nearly 30,000 ratings on Amazon. So many others also love its structure and the simplicity of it. Not only are you given a new quote every day, but each month has a different theme. So let me run through those themes just to give you an idea of what's on offer if you decide to go and grab this book from Amazon or your local bookshop. So January is the discipline of perception. Now, this section focuses on how we view the world. Think of it like wearing different lenses. Some make things look rosy and others gloomy. Stoicism teaches us to see things as they are. February is the discipline of action. So Feb is all about being proactive rather than reactive. Imagine you're the captain of a ship. Would you let the waves control where you go, or would you steer with purpose? March is the discipline of will. So March is about dealing with things that are out of your control. It's like being stuck in traffic. Getting upset, angry or frustrated won't clear the road, but you can control your reactions to it. April is self-awareness. So April focuses on understanding yourself. Think of it as looking into a mirror, not just at the physical self, but deep into your habits, your fears and your desires. May is all about relationships. So May is about improving our interactions with others. It's like a dance. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow, but both parties must be in sync. June is problem solving. So in June, you focus on breaking down complex issues. Imagine a tangled knot. You've got to patiently work at it to untangle it. July is duty. Now this month emphasizes responsibilities and the roles that we play. You're an actor in a play. Perform your role well, whatever it may be. August. August aims to bring out the practical side of you. Think of it as a toolbox. You've got to know which tool to use for each job. September is fortitude and resilience. September teaches you to toughen up. It's like exercise for your willpower. The more you work it, the stronger it gets. And October is virtue and kindness. October focuses on becoming a better person. It's like planting a garden. Sow good seeds and you'll reap a good harvest. And if you're listening to this podcast now, I'm recording it on October the 13th. And just to show you today's quote from the book that I'm holding in my hand, it reads, "Revenge is a dish best not served. The best way to avenge yourself is to not be like that." Marcus Aurelius. How much better to heal than seek revenge from injury? Vengeance wastes a lot of time and exposes you to many more injuries than the first that sparked it. Anger always outlasts hurt. Best to take the opposite course. Would anyone think it normal to return a kick to a mule or a bite to a dog? And that was Seneca. And here's the excerpt that it says, "Let's say that someone has treated you rudely. Let's say someone got promoted ahead of you because they took credit for your work or did something dishonest. It's natural to think, oh, that's how the world works. Or, one day it will be my turn to be like that. Or most common, I'll get them for this. Accept these are the worst possible responses to bad behaviour. As Marcus and Seneca both wrote, the proper response, indeed, the best revenge, is to exact no revenge at all. If someone treats you rudely and you respond with rudeness, you have not done anything but prove to them that they were justified in their actions. If you meet other people's dishonesty with dishonesty of your own, guess what? You're proving them right. Now everyone is a liar. Instead, today let's seek to be better than the things that disappoint or hurt us. Let's try to be the example we'd like others to follow. It's awful to be a cheat, to be selfish, to feel the need to inflict pain on our fellow human beings. Meanwhile, living morally and well is quite nice. And then we move on to November, which is acceptance. November teaches you to make peace with what you can't change. It's like weather. You can't stop the rain, but you can carry an umbrella. And then December is meditation and mortality. December ends the year by reminding you of life's fleeting nature. Imagine sand slipping through an hourglass, making every grain count. Each day, you get a short excerpt from Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, or Epictetus, followed by an interpretation that makes it relevant for modern living. Now, this structure allows you to internalize the philosophy, one bit at a time, creating a durable mental framework that will serve you well through the ups and downs of life. And for those subscribers of Your Absolute Mind app, you'll also notice that we too have a daily quote, followed by a live meditation with me. I really do believe that this is powerful stuff. And more than that, it's a really simple way to create a meditation practice in your life. So, whether you're going to choose to incorporate this by buying the book and reading through it, or you'd like some help with your meditation, practice and inspiring quotes, whatever you choose, just be thankful that we're embracing in the wisdom of the ages to improve our mental health. Now that's all from me for now. Remember, if you found value in this, I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe on whatever podcast channel that you're listening on, even on YouTube. And if you know anyone who you think may also find value in this, please do share it with them. Because it's my mission, and with you together, we can make the world mentally healthy. Bye for now.